Mandy, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I just came across your channel and had to share my story. I'm a mom of 7 boys. Yes, 7. And my oldest child has had many paranormal experiences in his 14 years. It started when he was a baby. It was a few days before his 6-month milestone. I was a first-time mom, so I had this whole photo shoot planned. You know, with one of those blankets that you can change the number to correlate with the baby's current age. So I gathered the 3 outfits I had planned for him and laid out the blanket. I laid him down on his back on the blanket just to let him get used to it. I got up to grab my camera, but when I turned back around, he was as still as I'd ever seen a baby. He was intently staring towards his bedroom door, not making a sound. We didn't have animals and no one else was home, so nothing could have caught his attention this way. He stayed like this for probably 3 full minutes, no matter what I did. I tried whistling, shaking his favorite toy, and even tried distracting him with my phone. Nothing broke his stare. Then one night when he was just over a year, I had put him in his crib for the night and grabbed the video monitor so I could keep an eye on him while I cleaned the kitchen. He always entertained himself for about half hour before grabbing his bottle and drinking it until he fell asleep. This particular night started out the same, but an hour after he had fallen asleep, I heard giggles coming from the monitor. I was panicked when I saw him standing up at the edge of his crib, looking up and giggling as if someone was standing there playing with him. But my husband was out with his friends, so no one else could be in there. I ran to his room, heart racing, thinking someone had somehow gotten in, but no one was there. As I was almost to his door, I heard him say, "Bye-bye," and when I turned into the room, he was sitting down, getting ready to lay back. That experience freaked me out, but the most profound experience was when he was 6. He had begged me to go play outside, and we have a fenced-in yard with giant patio doors that overlooked the swing set, so I finally caved and let him. "Stay where I can see you from the doors," I said as he flung the doors open. By this time we had had 2 more kids, but neither one were old enough to go outside with him yet. I had to stay in and tend to the youngest. He was having a blast kicking the soccer ball around, laughing when he would manage to kick it far for his age. He wasn't one to disobey or go far without me, so I quickly became comfortable enough to walk away from the doors for a few minutes, when the baby began to cry. When I got back to the window, I was shook, as the kids say now. He was on the swing set, swinging higher than I'd ever seen him be able to swing before on his own. But that's not all. He was talking, like having a completely normal conversation. I panicked, thinking a stranger had made it over our fence. With the baby in my arms, I flung the door open and yelled for him. I scanned the area, ready to tell off whoever was around. But no one was. My son came running up to me. "What, Mommy? Is it time to come in?" he asked. "Who were you talking to, sweetheart?" I said. "Oh, Grandpa Jim. He was pushing me so high. Did you see?" he said. I froze. My husband's dad, Jim, had died when my son was 3 months old, so my son didn't even know him. That's just a few of the stories I have, but not all of them by any means. As I said, he had numerous experiences since he was a baby. Ooh, thanks, Janice, for sharing your son's paranormal experiences with us. As I said in the previous video about children and paranormal experiences, I believe they're more open to them for sure. If you have a paranormal experience you want me to include in an upcoming video, there's an email address in the description below. As always, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Your support means so much to me. And with that, see you tomorrow, friends.